guys, let's play Gist out here, and we're going to be looking at the newest Digimon on GDMO, Megidramon. Megidramon is part of the Chaos Galmon line, or the Chaos Dupe line, whatever the fuck you want to call him at this point. And he is the side mega lore-wise, but in GDMO, he is a burst mode, so, why? I don't know, but he's not even an actual burst mode, it's kind of weird. But he does evolve in GDMO from Wargreymon on the Chaos Galmon line. So we won't really be looking at his whole line here because I've already did that in another video. So you can check the description, to go ahead and actually look at that video as well. So that's also going to be somewhere on the screen. I don't know. Probably we can click it. I don't know. We'll go from there. So this will be kind of a new format I'm going to be using for my showcases. We're going to go through the design or designs, evolution line, auto attack, skills, stats, and last but not least, how I feel about the Digimon. So starting off with the big bad himself, Megidramon, his model in GDMO is a 10 out of 10 for me. I really do love how he looks in the game. Megidramon is my within my top 10 favorite Digimon, so I'm happy they really didn't fuck him over too much. I just really don't like how tiny he is. He's just so fucking tiny. My Megidramon is 127%, which isn't tiny. Well, tiny. It could be lower, it could be a little bit bigger, but damn, he is a short boy. I don't know why they fucked him over so much there. His evolution line is exactly like I said it was. He evolves from Wargreymon and the Chaos Galmon line. Did the anime say differently? Yes. Do I know this lore-wise? No. Do I actually care? You probably guessed it. No, I don't give a shit, so, oh well. Megidramon's auto attacks are pretty much meh, honestly. I killed so many Digimon trying to get from 60 to 75, or 65 to 70, because I'm stupid and I can't read or do math. And I only saw at least one or noticed one type of auto attack. He swipes with his tail and he either slashes with his claws or the blades on his arms. Hell, maybe both. I really don't know because I only saw one. And at least the animations look fine when you aren't really using high attack speed, but when you are, they're meh. He has a really low attack speed, so it's good, I guess. Okay, so actually after writing the script and rewatching the video, he actually uses two different auto attacks. I'm just stupid, but I also just didn't give a shit enough to actually look at both of them because they're so lackluster. Okay, so Megidramon has 3 skills here. This was something I was not really expecting, but let's see if he's going to take over the spot where the almighty Megidramon lives. Before going any further, I do need to say any stats I show in this are not his real stats right now. We will go further into this when we actually look at his stats, but his skill damage on all 3 skills are increased. And for some reason I love doing this. It's kind of fucking weird and stupid. His F1 is Megiddo Bite. Megiddo Bite is a fire attribute skill with a 4-second cooldown and 160 DS consumed. So you can spam it a little bit. You need about 2 skill points to go ahead and level a skill up, so meh, it can up its damage a little bit. Megidramon bites down on the enemy with a giant flame head also following suit, biting down on the enemy. And honestly, that's exactly what it looks like. That's not me reading it from the wiki, that's me just writing it down because that's what it looks like. You get this skill at level 70. So his F2 is the real meat and potatoes here. His F2 is Megiddo Flame. This is his signature skill. So you're going to be using this quite a lot if you're not going ahead and trying to use your F1. Megiddo Flame is a fire attribute skill. Holy shit, didn't know that. And a level second, I can't speak English or read. 11-second cooldown and consumes 440 DS with every use. You do need 3 skill points to go and level this skill up, so meh, it's good. It does a lot of damage, so meh. Megidramon flies up and charges his attack, breathing down flames on the enemy. So, the flames kind of look like fucking paper mache or some shit. They don't look threatening. It looks like a kind of nice breeze being sent out. And as of right now, his F2 does about 34,500, or at least mine does. And you get this skill about level 73. So it has good damage, but a really high cooldown, so meh. His F3 is an AoE skill. The F3 is Hell Howling. Hell Howling is a fire attribute skill with a 9-second cooldown and consumes 360 DS with every use. You need about 3 skill points to go ahead and level this skill up every time. And Megidramon just sends out a giant shockwave of fire out to the area, dealing damage. You get this skill at level 75. It's pretty much simple right there. The damage right now is about the same as Magna, but it has a higher cooldown on it. Plus his F3 is up because of the event, so the short answer is, who is he going to take over? He isn't going to take over everyone. He's just going to stay, normal AoE area. No one's really going to use him after the update. So I'm going to be a broken record here and say it again. The stats we have right now are not his true stats. I'm going to show both mine on the left hand side and the before and after stats on the right hand side. So you can see the difference, you can compare them, see how they work right now. With the stats and skills, Megidramon is actually about an S+ ranking, so a normal burst mode or side mega area. Nothing extreme there. So going into the last portion of the showcase, my personal enjoyment for him. I love his design. I'm really glad they didn't screw him up with a really bad model here. The animations on his skill can be a little bit better, but they still look great in the end. His stats are meh. Will I use him in like a dungeon or a raid? Probably not. He's probably just going to stay in, the archive. Will I continue to use Magnus for carding? Yeah, pretty much. So for the ratings, design, it's going to be a 9 out of 10 for me. I really do love his design, and some of the animations look good, but they can be better. I just don't like how short he is. That's the main thing that holds me back here. If the animations look a little bit better and his size was pretty much just a little bit bigger, he would be a perfect 10 out of 10 design for me. Auto attacks, 6 out of 10. I literally couldn't tell the difference. That's how uninterested I was in his auto attack animations. Skills, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. They look a little bit better than, some of the other previous side megas in game. But he also has an AoE, so that's the reason why I'm giving him really a 7 out of 10 instead of like a 5 or a 6. So his stats, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. They are good for a burst mode or a side mega, but he's not going to be taking over any titles here or replacing anyone on anyone's team. So for my personal enjoyment of this new side mega, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. His looks are a major thing that make me really like him in GDMO, because like I said, he's in my top 10 favorite Digimon of all time. And also he has a ride mode, so that's also a good thing, but the downside here is you have to spend 20 bucks USD right now to go ahead and buy it. Because you can't buy it normally like any other side mode, you do have to go ahead and get it from a package. I was going to give him an 8 out of 10, but the ride mode is what's really holding me back here. I shouldn't have to spend 20 bucks one to get the bundle, and then another $20 to possibly even try to get a ride mode. Because it was just fucking stupid. Because if you had this line from Chaos Gallantmon line, you probably already spent 20 or more bucks trying to get him at least a 5 out of 5. It's just, there's so much wrong with this right now. I just rather not use the ride mode. But I broke down and bought the ride mode anyway. So fuck me. So that's going to be my showcase of Megidramon. If you guys enjoyed this little dumb shit I do at the beginning or hate them, let me know. I'd rather actually know some feedback. If people like it, I'll keep doing it. Try to get some more ideas. It gives me some creative liberty there. And if you guys don't like it, I'll go back to my original format. So tell me what Digimon you all want me to look at next. Check the description for the Chaos Gallantmon video. Please like and favorite the video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.